Now we'll start adding some designs to the body. So I need to break this body up into shapes because we want our chameleon to be very detailed so that he has texture. The chameleons have scales and they have lots of patterns and designs which give the texture. So, you know, if you feel a chameleon, it would feel rough. Texture just means how something feels. So I'm going to start by making a shape along the top of the chameleon. Now, you don't have to copy what I'm doing. I just want you to fill up your chameleon with big shapes, and then inside those big shapes, we are going to make smaller shapes. So now I'm going to add some stripes. My stripes are curvy, so I'm going to continue to add stripes going down the tail. So we're just adding big shapes that later I'm going to fill in with smaller shapes. So now I got some stripes. On the legs, what should I, maybe I'll make some more stripes, but I'm going to do these kind of like tiger stripes, like little curvy stripes. There's no right or wrong way, again, to do this. You know, you can, I don't want you to copy exactly what I'm doing. I just want you to fill your chameleon up with lots of shapes and designs. So right now I'm just adding some stripes to the legs. All right. And then inside these little shapes, I'm going to start adding little patterns. So I am going to add little tiny circles in this top part, and then I think I'm going to add little triangles inside here. So while I'm doing this, I think I'll fast forward the video so you guys don't have to watch me create all this. Okay, so I have added a lot of shapes and patterns. So what I did is I added circles in this top part, and then inside these stripes I added triangles, and then I added curvy lines, stripes. So I alternated triangles, curvy lines, and I just kept alternating. So now I'm going to add some background. So we're going to start by adding some branches to this branch that I made that he's standing on. So the way I always teach my kids to make branches is we are going to split our branch that we have right now into Y's and V's, like the letter Y and the letter V. It's sideways, so it's going to be a sideways Y. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to split it into a Y. So I'm going to make a line going up, and I'm going to make a line going down. So that's kind of like a Y shape, right? If turned on the side. Then we're going to make a V, and the V has to run parallel to the Y shape that I just made. And also branches get thinner as they move out from the original branch or out from the tree. So these branches have to be thinner than the big branch. So we're just going to make kind of a V shape inside of that. And now I've split one branch into two branches. And we just keep repeating that step, Y's and V's, until I either go off the page or I just decide to end my branches. So Y, V, and we can make our lines kind of funky and curvy. See, that time I made that branch kind of bend. You can always, I'm going to make this one go off the page, so we'll make a Y and a V. And you can see each time I make a new branch, I'm going to make it a little thinner than the one before it. So you can make your branches curvy. You don't have to make them perfectly straight. And then I'm going to make this branch go off the page. And then up here, continue with a Y and a V. And this branch I'm just going to kind of end. So I just ended that branch, and we'll make this one go off the page. So there, I added some branches. Now, you might have more space on the side of your paper to add more branches. Yours might not go off the paper. Your drawing may be different than mine, and that's perfectly okay. You might add leaves to the branches later, or berries, or whatever you want to add. So now in the background, what could we add in the background? Well, I'm just going to add leaves. You could leave your background the way it is, but I'm going to add some leaves. So an easy leaf shape, we just make a curved line, right? And then we make an angle line on the end. So we make like a little triangle on the end, and then another curved line. There's a super easy branch. And then we'll make a line coming through the middle, and we'll make little veins coming off that leaf. So there's an easy leaf. We might do some more that have a little more detail to them. So on this one, Maybe I'll make some pointy edges to it. See, I made like little pointy edges to my leaf. And then I'll add some more lines to it. Maybe I'll make this one kind of funky shaped. So I'm just going to fill up my background with some general leaf shapes. Maybe I'll make one over here that has round edges, like kind of like an oak leaf has rounded edges instead of the pointy edges. Some will go behind my chameleon. That one goes behind a little bit. Make another one right there. So we added some leaves coming in the background. So it kind of looks like this chameleon is in a tree maybe, and there's some big leaves. Okay, so you can see that I added the black outline around my whole piece with an ultra fine point Sharpie, and now I'm going to start adding some color to it. So whatever you have at home to add color is great. I'm going to use colored pencils for mine. So while I'm doing this, I'm just going to do a fast forward, and but I am going to add lots of different colors, but I kind of want to come up with a color scheme. So I need to think of some colors that I want to add in my chameleon, and I want to have it kind of organized, and then I'm going to also use similar colors in the background. So off we go. Okay, so I'm going to stop there. There's our chameleon. I went pretty fast on the coloring just because I wanted you to kind of get an idea. But have fun with this. Draw your own chameleon, and use whatever supplies you have at home to color it and add as many details as possible. So hopefully that helps, and you'll have a successful chameleon drawing in no time. And I'll see you next time.